There we go, it arrived. Nice new petrol tank. Nice new petrol tank for Henry, the Honda Cub. Don't always fit. Well, that lines up, them holes line up, these front holes do not. Got these extra bits on the end here. Might have to drill them out. They're just a little bit too small. Okay, so I drilled the holes just a bit bigger and now they all line up. The tank is, yeah, straight enough. That's pretty good really for the price. Okay, I knew I was going to have to modify some bits. And now we have to give this a good old paint. I'll sand this down, make that a bit smoother, and give this a good old paint. See, this seat latch isn't even quite correct. Let's just get the seat latch on. And it comes out so lovely and fine. You don't really need to... So lovely that is. So nice. Comes out so well. In fact, I actually like that look. Well, that's almost primed. I'll probably give one more layer and then I'll leave that bit to dry. Then I've got to flip it round and do the other side, so it's actually going to take double the days because I need to do this side, flip it round, do the other side, flip it back round, paint, flip it back round, paint, flip it back round, lacquer, flip it back. Oh, yeah, it's quite a bit to do. So yeah, next step will be to give it another coat of primer, then leave it. Focus. Thank you. Right, got the wheel back on. We've got a new chain adjuster here. New brake rod is on. I've put the split pin there. I just need to find a nut to put on there to hold the brake in place, and possibly a bunch of washers because I don't know. I'm not happy with that. I'll have to worry about that in a minute. Got a new stub axle. A new Chris drives in. So yeah. Looking a bit more like a bike. Oh, it's binding because of this. Haven't got any springs on yet. And it's not tightened, so we've got a bit of wobble. But yeah, this isn't loose. This is all loose as well because the exhaust goes on that side, so I've got to keep it all a bit loosey-goosey for now. And then once this is done, then I guess electrics. Maybe do electrics and then front, or front then electrics. Maybe do the front end first. I don't know. Do this first, one thing at a time. This is the petrol tank, it's that second layer of primer. I'll leave it another day and then I'll start to paint it red, so that's just a base coat. And then I'll put the red on it and then I'll put lacquer on it, so yeah. That's had it. Right, let's count the bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The honeybees really love the lavender. Wish my cat wouldn't try to bite them though. He's really stupid. He's got a fat lip because of it. Stupid cat. Got the wheel off. Yeah, it's looking alright actually. That bit's really nice. I'm gonna scrub some of the rust off and see how it comes out. But yeah, that's actually in much better condition than the rear wheel was. Okay, so got the front wheel off. Front wheel's over there. It's lovely. It's actually pretty good condition. I've just painted the corner of that fork down there because it was all rust. So other than that little massive patch there, it's still solid, so that's good. That was a bit of worry when I first saw it. I thought, oh no, hopefully I don't have new forks. Right, so do that. That's another day. Change that tyre over. That's another day. Come back tomorrow and start painting this for real. So that's just primed. It's dry, but you leave it for a good 24 hours before you put the next layer on. We've got some nice red somewhere in here to do. Where's it gone though? I don't know, it's somewhere in this mess. It's my chaos, but it works. It's all lovely and clean. Put it all back on now. Done the front tyre. Got the front tyre here. Just given that a little clean up. So I just need to reassemble the front. Okay, so let's do live reaction. I'm going to get scared on this. This is the airbox. And these are known for housing a lot of spiders, because the carburettor blow back fumes sometimes into the airbox, and the smell of petrol. That's good. They all came out, all these screws did, without any WD-40, so that's pretty good. They all cracked off quite nicely. I should have probably pre-WD-40'd, but that, look at that, that's pretty good. Okay, not too bad. But yes, definitely needs a new air filter. Oh, it don't want to come off, does it? Oh, it's been on there for so long. Oh, it just doesn't want to come off. Oh, there we go. Holy cow. Oh, a few cobwebs, nothing major. Right, let's give that a clean out. Rubbish. Rubbish. Got my list here. We're getting, that's the list of all the bits that I need, or needed. Getting there, a few more little bits to go. Bits that I've ordered, and bits that are coming on the way. But yeah, pretty much, hopefully we're getting close to all the bits. Of course, when I start putting it back together, then I'll find that we're missing a load of bits as well. But yeah, that's about, we're about 200 and, I think it's about 250 quid spent around that, so that's including everything so far, but it will go up. So I did say worst case it'd be £1,000. I don't think it's going to be as long as the engine's fine, I don't think it's going to be £1,000. But it's a bit hard to see. I'll probably input some other video footage. It's not looking great down there, but the consensus is that if I clean it up a little bit with some petrol and stuff, just stick some petrol in there and WD-40, just clean it up a bit, kick it over and see what happens. That's the general consensus. So that is what, I mean, there is a way to properly do it, which would be remove the top head and rebuild the whole thing. Nah. Basically, kick it over, see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we can go from there. So far, I'm hoping that's going to be fine, because that is a Lifehand 110, and these things are not cheap anymore. Well, they used to be very cheap. They still are cheap. They still are cheap as well. It's just where the import and everything and shipping has just gone through the roof, so these things are now expensive. Anyway, I'm just lacquering this up, so this will be lacquered and hopefully ready to go in. Yes, once again, the bike is looking like a bike again. I did fix and reroute the front brake cable as I had routed it incorrectly, so you have to take off the front wheel and the mudguard again, just to put the brake cable in properly, which I've done, so don't anyone comment on the bad brake line. I fixed it. Anyway, that's all for this week. If you enjoyed the update, drop it a like, whatever, and I'll update you when I've done some more work on the bike in a week or so, or maybe 2, who knows. Goodbye.